Okay, let's move on to today's 5 Facts guest. I love this segment. Fun to be visiting here today during this. A Minnesota broadcasting legend is joining us. This is Pat Miles, of course. She became the first woman to co-anchor the evening news here in the Twin Cities. She's a member of the Minnesota Broadcasting Hall of Fame.
Pat retired from TV in the late 90s, but she's here to share some facts about herself that others might not know. Pat, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. You know you're old when you are introduced as a legend.
Legend.
And when you have worked with everyone in the business, including Kim Barlow.
Hello.
Hi, Ken.
Did you guys hug it out already?
Oh, we did.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
No.
Ken and I had several years together on the air.
I'm sure those were entertaining stories.
Well, we're going to learn some things about you that perhaps people might not know. And
I hope they don't.
The
know.
first of
they
the
never would
5.
have watched me if they know these things.
That's not true. The first of the 5 facts. We're talking about what else you could have done had you not gone the direction that you went with your career. So when you were young, you wanted to be a golfer, a soap star, or a journalist.
Oh, I like
Yes.
this. There's an intensity about you, Pat.
Well, I wasn't that good at golf, so that got ruled out.
Do you still golf?
I do still golf. I golf all the time.
Oh, great.
It's really been, gosh, it's my happy place.
Is it?
For me, golf is a way to escape everything else. You're outside, you're with friends, you're thinking just about this little white ball and trying to get it 500 yards down the fairway into a small little hole. And so it's a great escape. And it always has been for me. And my parents golfed, so
Yeah.
for me,
That's nice. You were
it was a
raised-
family thing. And my grandfather golfed, so yeah, it was a family affair.
So what about the soap star thing then?
Oh, I still want to be a soldier.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, which one would you
Yeah.
be? Hon?
Well, I got to tell you something. You know how things come around. I used to do an interview program where I would interview famous Minnesotans, and I always wanted to have Kirby Puckett.
Yeah.
Remember Kirby from the Twins on my show, and he was very difficult to get, and I wasn't a great, I didn't know that much about baseball, but the fact you don't know about Kirby is that he never missed an episode of The Young and Restless.
Oh my
Oh, boy.
gosh.
And so Kirby and I bonded over The Young and the Restless. And I did get him to do an interview with me.
Oh, wow.
So,
I gotta tell you, if there's a soap opera I'm watching, I know it's not on our channel, but it's Young
It's
and the
The Young
Restless.
and the
Oh, see, mine was Days of Our Lives.
isn't it a dirty little secret?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Victor Newman. Don't want to mess with that man.
Oh, he was intense. Oh my gosh. But
It's
then
so
you went
sad.
the journalist route and
Yeah, and I always wanted to write. I did a teen column when I was in high school, and so I always wanted to be a journalist. And I was from Missouri, so I ended up going to the University of Missouri
Great
Journalism School, which is a great school for journalism. And so the rest is history.
The
It
rest
worked
is
out,
history.
so.
This is interesting, though, because you knew you wanted to do this, but your second of your 5 facts is that you used to suffer from panic attacks.
Terrible.
When you first started anchoring the news.
I did.
Now, I feel like this was at a time when people didn't even really know what a panic attack was. I mean, did you realize?
I knew there was something wrong. I wasn't quite sure what it was. But I can remember, and those of you who used to watch a long time ago, when I anchored with Dave Moore.
Yeah.
And my first broadcast with Dave, I was so nervous. And he really didn't want a co-anchor. I mean, back then.
I think it's important that you explain that,
here
because
I am,
that was the...
here I am, some
yeah.
20-year-old.
That was the culture
Yeah,
of the
and
of
so
the business
Dave was
back
kind of
then.
like, eh. So I'm up on the news set, and here we go, and I could barely make it through the first segment of the newscast. And at the commercial, he went, "Are you having a heart attack?" And I was like, "I think I am."
I think I am.
But it was for me, it was really easy in the beginning, and then when I realized people were actually watching, I started to get
Then you
very
start
nervous.
thinking about it
So
more.
I did a lot of biofeedback to get through those early days, and it helped a lot. And I've used biofeedback with other.
What do you
things
mean by
as
that,
well.
biofeedback?
Well, it just teaches you to relax, and one of the things I learned about panic attacks, for anybody out there who might suffer from them, is just let it happen.
Yeah.
It's the trying to fight the anxiety that causes you to get really
It's like a riptide.
anxious. It is.
That
It
makes
is.
sense.
So if
That's
you just let the waves of anxiety engulf you, it kind of goes away pretty quick.
Well, maybe if Dave would have just said, "Hey, welcome, I've got your back," it
Well,
would have been a little bit easier. I mean,
he was a
criminy
character,
Kate, I
as you know.
guess.
He was a character.
So the last time you were here, you were talking about your book.
Yes.
And we were trying to figure out during commercial break how long ago that was. I
2
don't
years. I
recall,
think it
but-
was 2.
Was it
so
2
it
years?
was 2 years ago that the
Okay.
book came out.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and amazingly enough, it's still selling, and I think it's because it's got some pretty good information. I know it has some really good information in it. I talked to a lot of different people who went through a lot of problems, including myself. I went through a lot of problems after my husband died unexpectedly. And one of the things I talk to people about, and it's hard to get people to talk about facing the inevitability of death, but we prepare for everything in our lives. We prepare for the birth of a child, for going to college, for a big wedding. A lot of us don't plan for the fact that one day somebody's not coming home, and it's so important to do that so that you don't leave your family and your loved ones with a wreck to deal with. And a lot of people get stuck with that.
Yeah.
So
your other fact is that you would really like to be on one of the national morning shows to promote the book.
I tried and tried and tried.
Final item on your bucket
I
list.
tried. So if any of you have any contacts out there, and I thought I had a few contacts, but boy, it's
Yeah,
hard. Well, if you don't know Gayle King and you don't know,
Yeah.
The people on ABC or NBC, you can't get on these shows to promote the book. And at one time my book was #1 on Amazon, so I kept saying, well, what about me? What about
Well,
me?
plus it's about a universal experience. I mean, everyone
Yeah,
is
it's
going to
not
go
like-
through
It is.
grief. This
But-
isn't a niche thing.
But I have an idea about this. I think a lot of producers these days are young people, and young people don't think about death and dying.
Yeah.
Well,
And they look at a book like this
Yep.
and go, well, that's not our demographic.
But
But it is because
yeah.
young people also die, and there are some young people in the book, by the way.
Well, and that's part of the problem, right? Like everyone wants to like just deny that it's going to happen and try to turn a blind eye to it. I'm not planning for
Well,
that.
I was
'cause-
one of those people, and that's
because
why-
nobody. It's hard to talk
Yeah,
about.
Bucky and I were both those two people. I was never going to be.
I mean, every time my wife brings this conversation up, I'm always like,
Yeah. We don't need to worry about it right now.
You have that reaction to every
It's
conversation
true.
she brings up.
It's true. It's actually I have that reaction to everything that ever gets brought
I've
up.
known you for many years.
It's
I'm aware.
universal.
Yes. Okay, one more. This is very sweet. You have a 2-year-old grandson.
I do.
Named
Miles.
I love that.
And there he is. He's in training for golf.
Oh,
my
he's in the family. You got him. It runs
He's
in the
in
family.
training. His dad loves golf. They live up in Ely,
they
Minnesota.
do.
And that's Ely Golf Course right there.
Wow.
And Bud bought him that little caddy outfit on Amazon, where you buy everything, right? Including my book.
Cute.
And there he is. So, and he's a doll.
How often are you getting to see them?
Well, it's hard. They might as well live in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Ely is a 5-hour drive.
Yeah.
So, but
It's
they
not
were
like you
just
just-
here. They were just here last weekend. So
Good.
we keep trying. But yeah, it's hard.
It's very nice to see you.
Well, it's very nice to be here, and I
It's-
appreciate it.
And I know you've been speaking. I was telling you during the break, my dad saw you speak within the last couple of years, and he was so excited. My dad is a Lutheran minister, so talking about death is something that he is fully comfortable with. But he just was so complimentary of you. So if you
that's
see that
nice.
Pat is speaking at any local organization, make sure you get a seat and go
Well,
spend
that's
some
very
time.
kind. And tell your dad I said thank
I
you.
absolutely will.
Thanks again, Pat. And again, we'll post a link so you can order her book on MinnesotaLive.com. Be right back.